Kerry, if you will, let us know what your problem is, and we'll see if we can help you.
Yes, my wife had a slip and fall at her job, and we tried to get in touch with the workman's comp. So we got in touch with workman's comp, and they denied her from seeing medical help. So what should be the next step? Should I do?
Terry, when did it happen?
It happened in June.
In June of this year?
Correct.
Yeah. You should immediately go and meet with a workers' compensation attorney. You have 1 year in which to file a claim against the employer for the injury. The medical benefits would be provided to her for any medical care that she needs. If she was unable to return to work, she would be entitled to a wage benefit. And if it turns out to be a permanent injury, there's a schedule under the Workers' Compensation Act to provide limited compensation for the permanent nature of the injury that she's received. So I would contact a workers' compensation attorney first thing in the morning. If you don't know of one, if you'll just give us a call, we'll be happy to refer you to one so that you can do something to help your wife. You know, Chase, we were talking about workers' comp just then, but we had started into personal injury and dealing with personal injury issues. But there are basic elements to any claim. When people come into our office, just because you have an injury doesn't mean you have a claim. Can you explain to our viewers about that?
Sure. So it's one of the frustrating things for us because we usually get 2 out of 3. But
explain what the 2 out of 3 is.
You usually need really 3 things to have a good case. Number 1, you need liability. Liability basically means somebody did something they shouldn't have done, or they didn't do. They did something they shouldn't have done, or they didn't do something that they should have, and then they caused you to be injured because of that. All right, that's called liability. The other thing you need is actual damages. If I left water on the floor, I saw it there, and then you slipped, but you didn't fall, but almost fell, you don't have any damages. I was negligent, there was liability, but you don't have damages. Damages is the injury, some way that you were damaged, either economically or through some sort of injury that you could be compensated for. And then finally, you need somebody that could pay. So in most cases, if you see us in a courtroom, that is because the sweet little lady there in the defense chair has a very good lawyer from an insurance company that's actually paying the bills, okay? And so in most cases, that's what we're looking for, is insurance that's covering the conduct that has presented the liability and, of course, the damages. So yeah, you got to have all 3.
That's right. Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.